Hello everyone, welcome in. Take this time to get yourself settled, however that is for you, with a nice warm drink. If you're a little chilly this morning, maybe with something cool if you're hot. I know I'm feeling a little warm, probably the last warm day that I'll get to enjoy here in Edmonton though, so soaking it up as much as I can, of course. Thank you all for being here with me. My name is Alyssa Claire-Ribe, and I am so honored to be here guiding you. Today, we're continuing on with our theme of the inner child meditations and the inner child work. So if you're familiar with it, and maybe you've done it before, then you kind of have a feeling of what's to come. And if you've never done it before, inner child work is this way of going back to see those parts of ourselves, those little us that maybe were forgotten about, that were left behind, that were feeling unimportant, any of those parts that feel like they've been not integrated yet. And a lot of the time what happens in our childhood is that it carries with us through all the way to our adulthood, or until a time that we really process what happened and maybe even the trauma behind it. So as Gabor Mate says, it's not about the event that happened, it's about what happened inside of you as a result, as a reaction to that event. So that piece of you that has changed, maybe you've picked up a new belief about yourself, maybe you've lost confidence in yourself, maybe you feel stupid, maybe you feel not enough in some sort of way. All of these things were something that perhaps we can trace all the way back to our childhood. And so when we do this work, it can feel emotionally challenging, it can feel activating. And the important thing is that you feel safe. So to begin this, we always drop into our bodies. We find somewhere that feels really, really safe and nurturing for ourselves. And then we'll go in and actually meet the little us if you've never met them before, or you'll have a conversation with them, recognizing them from a time past. So if all of that feels good for you, I'll invite you to get comfortable in your seat, however that is. Maybe you want to even lay down. You're welcome to lay down. Just make sure that you don't fall asleep. And we'll start, as we always do, by closing down our eyes, turning our gaze inwards, drawing in a full breath, and letting it go. Just like that, continuing with your cycle of breath. Inhale and exhale. Just bringing in some stability with the breath, making those breaths even on the inhale and even on the exhale. And here we can turn our awareness to our third eye chakra, that space just between your eyebrows, but a little bit above in the center of your forehead. This is the Anj chakra, and in Sanskrit that means perceiving or command. And what it reflects to us is the association with our intuition, our inner wisdom, our inner guidance. So allowing your awareness to rest here. You can even imagine an indigo color, an indigo light shining from it. This chakra helps us to see truth in all situations, which is really important when we go back into this inner child work. So drawing a breath in, we're going to lift our gaze and look up, keeping the eyelids closed, lifting the chin, and exhale to bow, chin to chest. We'll start small with the movement, bringing in some flow, circulating our breath. Lifting the chin and bowing down. We're going to inhale, this time bringing our hands to rise up above us, reaching for the sky. And as you exhale, pull your hands into a fist and just let them kind of swing by your sides, kind of with this rocking motion, elbows coming back. Inhale, arms reach up. And And exhale, pulling them down to your sides. Just like that. And if you want to take it a step further, you can even direct your gaze with your eyelids closed, but directing your gaze up to your third eye. Something that we learn in Kundalini to activate that third eye, that seeing, that vision. Feeling the fullness of your breath as you expand and rise up. And the release when you contract and let it all out. Last one. Big reach. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms back down, resting them on your lap or on your body. Anywhere that feels grounding. And imagining your roots coming down, 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 down into the earth. And drawing every breath up from these roots. Bringing it into the center of your body, and allowing it to flush out through your mouth. Inhale, bringing that nourishment up, that refreshing new air, and letting it go. Focusing on these roots and how they ground you, how they bring that stability and that safety into your moment, into your experience. Enjoying the stillness after moving the energy, after allowing it to discharge and flow from your body. Notice if you can still feel the energy swirling anywhere. In your third eye, in your heart, around your body. This energy that connects you with the breath of life, with the spirits of the plants and the animals and the friends and family that surround you. And from these roots, as you watch them spread, allow them to bring you to somewhere beautiful on earth. Perhaps somewhere you've been, or somewhere you have yet to go. Somewhere in nature where you can admire the trees, the jungle, the forest, or a peaceful meadow. Wherever this is, begin to take in what's around you with your eyes, looking and seeing, noticing the colors. With your nose, noticing the smells. With your ears, noticing the sounds. Is there anything you can reach out and touch? Noticing the texture and the temperature. This beautiful place on earth, the earth that holds you and always is there to catch you. Feeling safe, feeling stable and grounded. And as you look out far in the distance, notice right there is a child standing. You notice them feeling calm and curious. And as you gently move towards them, you recognize who it is. Little you. Continue walking and notice what they're doing, how they're moving, the innocent expressions on their face. Remembering what you looked like at such a young age, feeling excited and full of life. And as you get closer, reach out your hand, offering it to them. And they lovingly grab a hold of your hand. Perhaps you want to embrace with a hug, or hold hands and walk around for a little while. Observing them and their joy, their presence, their unconditional love. Ask them if they have any questions for you right now. Anything that you can support them on. Talk to them about. Just allowing them to take you on this journey wherever it may lead. Both of you feeling curious, but feeling safe. Being here with each other, staring into their eyes, asking them to take you back to a time that you were hurt, a time that you felt pain, you felt rejected, alone, ashamed. Trust in where they take you. They know exactly what is meant for you to see right now. So going back to that time, that place, that person, with little you, But the most important thing is to notice how that little you felt. Ask them, what did they feel? What did they feel? Without judgment, listening. And then when they feel complete sharing that, asking them, and now what do you need? What do you need? And with your kindness and your unconditional love and acceptance, offering exactly that to them. Whatever they're asking you for, finding your own way to nurture that. If they're scared of being alone or abandoned, promise them that you will always be there and that you're never leaving them. If they feel rejected or not good enough, remind them that the whole universe is inside of them. And there is absolutely nothing that they cannot do, that they cannot have, or they cannot be. And whatever else feels right, be it a hug, more comforting words, maybe you sing a song together, or you sing to them. Feeling that strong reconnection to your inner child. Just as this happens, a raindrop falls on you, and another raindrop falls on them. Then you look up and the sun is shining. There's not a single dark cloud in the sky. And yet, it's sprinkling over the two of you. And it's so silly that you begin to laugh. You begin to laugh and feel the joy. And so your inner child does what they like to do. And they get up and they start to play in the rain, grabbing you by the hand this time and taking you with them. Splashing in the puddles, frolicking and spinning. feel as the rain cleanses and washes away all that was too heavy to carry. And so lovingly and wildly, you lock eyes and you remember just who you really are. If there's any final words that you want to share with the little you, doing so now. And in your very own way, saying goodbye. Not forever, but just for now, saying goodbye. Noticing the beautiful place that you're in. And following that thread all the way back to your body here. To the physical and the subtle energies of your body. Bring your hands to your heart to lock in this new memory of playing in the rain and having fun. This gift of being able to listen to that younger you so that they can be witness to. Thanking your higher self for taking you there. And for allowing this reconnection within. Remember that you can always go back to this little you. If you're feeling activated or overwhelmed, perhaps checking in with him or her, because they might just have the answer for you. Returning to this space. Releasing your hands, maybe just taking one big stretch. So today and for the rest of this month, I encourage you to continue to notice your inner child, to check in with them, to see where they're at. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes and coming back to the space. With this kind of work, I definitely encourage journaling. It's a really beautiful way to let out whatever the experience was, whatever your journey was. It's also nice just to track these sorts of practices when you did them, and perhaps you'll see shifts afterwards. So thank you so much for joining me And if you want to share what came up for you, how this went for you, please do in the comments. I always love to read it. And if you need any sort of support, always reach out to me as well. So thank you so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Take care.